So a lot of you guys been asking me, oh my God, how did you get your first job in IT with no experience and it's remote? Well, I'm gonna break it to you like a science, right? I had to do this whole video over because I had my whole phone number on the screen. Okay, so that is 1,000% my fault. And here we go. I'm not going to waste your time, right? So ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, you got to put your name at the top. That is the most obvious thing in the world. Put your name, because if they don't know your name, you're done. You're finished. You're not even going to get an interview. Like, what they're going to call you? Unknown? Are you dumb? Okay, so you got the people them. You got your name at the top. You're going to have your phone number under. You're going to have your location, your email, your LinkedIn, and then your GitHub. Your GitHub would probably look something like this. I cannot show the contents inside of it because of confidential reasons, you know what I'm saying? If you want to go look at my Git, go ahead, look at it. You type the name, whatever, find it. But do that on your own discretion. I don't want to show it in this video because I want to avoid any issues legally or whatever, right? Because it's part of the course. And there you go. If you want to find out more about that, hit the link in the description. Doodaloo, toodaloo, right? Then you want to have your education, boom, bow, boom, boom, which is course careers, information technology course, right? That's what you will put. He will also give you a resume template as well when you are inside the course. And I did another fellowship in the past. It was super like quick, so it wasn't like something crazy. But and then I have my certificate, which is the Course Careers IT Professional. That's what you will get after you finish the test. And then down here are some of the GitHub projects that I did. It's literally like bar for bar, word for word, mirrored. Okay, and then you have your work history, obviously, and you can see, because a lot of y'all be thinking, oh my God, I can't get a job because I don't have experience. And I feel that. I feel that the job market is doodle trash right now. It is terrible, right? But this is what my resume looked like when I was applying for a job. I was literally a dance specialist and a content creator. This is also a really great talking point. They be asking me like, oh, well, how's you do YouTube? What's your YouTube? I'm like, I'd rather keep it private, you know what I'm saying? But I do my thing on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? And then at the bottom, you want to have your skills and technology, right? So boom, we got the resume. He also gives you a cover letter template. But again, not going to expose the contents of that. Resume is kind of like I tailored it and made it look nice, you know what I mean? So that, you know what I mean? I could give you guys a demonstration of what to do. But you can get away with a resume. You don't really need a cover letter. But if you want to get extra points like I did, you would use both. But here we go. Let's get right into it. Let me show you what I did. So get on LinkedIn. This is what I use. LinkedIn, no crazy website. You can use Dice, whatever. The same thing applies. So you want to type in support, because you want to keep your options very open. And a lot of y'all be wanting a remote job, so you want to go to remote. It's going to say 4,000, right? Experience level, go to entry level, because we're not professionals. We just finished Course Careers. Stop trying to get the 100K jobs. We don't have that kind of experience over here yet, okay? And now, this is what a lot of y'all be doing wrong, right? Let me see. So a lot of y'all be doing this. Y'all be like, okay, let me look. All right, okay, cool. It says experience with Google Docs, high growth, customer support. All right, boom. It says Salesforce. That's a ticketing system in a sense, a CSM. And you just go like this. You go easy apply, and then you press next. Let me put my ad. I'm put a random. What address can I put? Not in New York. Let me see if that works. Okay, that works. Cover letter. See, I have a whole cover letters template, but that's for another day. You don't need it, but hey, it works. So boom, boom, boom. This is what a lot of y'all do. Y'all do this. God damn, that's a lot. Right? Work shift, let's see, 6. I'm just filling it out just for the purpose of this video. 3 a.m., $20 an hour. Provide a link to your, why would I provide a link to my, God damn it. This is just, why would I provide a link to my LinkedIn if I'm on LinkedIn applying? That's tough, okay? Are you legally authorized to work in the U.S.? Yes. All right. Will you, no. Do you allow to follow states? Yes. Current state in New York. Let's just say Texas. I mean, whatever. Boom. Review and submit application. This is. Don't do this. Okay? You could do this, but the main goal is to go to the company's website. So if you see quick apply and you're like, oh, I just did one application. No, it don't count. It does not count. Do not do quick apply. If they have quick apply, do the quick apply and then go like this, right? Copy their name. Or you could go to the website, the page. I can't talk today, right? And if they don't have a website here, go on Google, go like this. Keepers Inc. Careers, right? Careers, and then they see it's hiring. Amazing, right? So view careers. And then you want to do something like support and see if they have the tech. Look, customer support, right? So this application itself, the Quick Apply, has about 100 applications, but only like 1% of the people actually went to the website and clicked on this position here, because obviously they're still hiring. Posted about a month ago. They're still hiring. Okay? So do not, when you guys are applying for jobs, do not just hit Quick Apply. Actually go to the website. Actually go to the website. Okay? Easy Apply again. You look inside. You see what's going on. Right? Skills and qualifications. Salesforce, WordPress, Intercom, Jira, and Slack. Whatever. Right? Okay, this looks interesting. Responded to assigned customer chats, emails, or calls during dedicated business hours. This sounds like something we could do, something we're trained to do. So y'all just do this again. Just don't only do Quick Apply, right? That's where y'all get lost at. Don't only just do that. If they have this, click on this and see if they have a website. If not, oh, they have a website. Amazing, right? Now let's try to find the careers. Open positions. Yup. Let me see. Let's see support. Let's see what they got. Okay. Support specialist 1. Support 2. 1 again. Hybrid. A lot of y'all want the remote. Okay? And another thing, if you can't get a remote job, that's fine. I know a lot of y'all want the remote job, but it's fine. Start inside, or get a hybrid or get something that you could commute to. And then you could find something. You get like a month or 2 of experience and you find something that's remote, because now you got experience on your resume, right? Not saying to do that, but it is possible to get a remote job like I did. So again, the rule of thumb that I went by is putting in at least 20 applications a day, resume and cover letter, right? So by the end of the week, I will have 100 applications, because the job market is doodle trash right now, right? People could have senior level experience, but they still not getting called up because the job market is terrible, okay? It is just something you can't avoid. It is a numbers game. And then whenever you get the interview, do research on the actual job itself. So say, for example, you get an interview for Civic Plus. You know what I mean? Right? You want to go to their website and just jot down exactly what it is that they do. Find out what they're about. And when it's time for you to come to their interview and do the interview, you want to talk as if you have a lot of interest in their company. So they're like, oh, wow, this guy, gal, has a lot of interest in our company. I actually want to hire them. They show an interest. It shows that you put in work in their resume. If you just come in and show up like, tell me about yourself. I was a dancer first, and I just found a course that says course careers, and I just feel like I wanted to pursue tech, and I did a course. It took me about six months. You don't want to come in sounding like that. They say, tell me about yourself, and there's training on how to work on your soft skills as well. They say, tell you about yourself. You hit them with my name is Joel Joseph. I'm 26 years old from. You know what I'm saying? And then you keep going, and then you give them the whole spiel. You want to hit them with your age, where you from, where you started from, why you pivoted, and things of that nature. You don't want to come in there not knowing what you're doing. Okay? So do research on whatever it is that you're. So say, for example, right, you're looking at Civic Plus, they call you for an interview, whatever, right? You want to do some research. You want to go to their contact page, see what they're about. Or if you really want to be that guy, like what I did, I go to Perplexity, and I will say, like, give me information about Civic Plus and what they're about. And then they'll give you a whole summary of what it is. And then you could just write this on your note, read it, understand it. So when it comes time for you to interview and they say, tell me about yourself, you're not like, my name is Joel. I'm 26 years old. I'm from New York, and I used to be in retail. Nah, you can't do that. You got to come in with some force, some energy. You know what I mean? You want to come in like, hey, my name is Joel Joseph. I'm 26 years old. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. And I decided to take a course not too long ago to get some professional experience in my IT field. so that I can leverage it in the future and become like a software engineer or something like that. Just speak with confidence and take your time. You don't have to. The one thing that y'all be doing is rambling, and that's okay. They teach that in the course. They teach you soft skills and they teach you the hard skills. The hard skills is the thing that you actually got to learn, your projects and things of that nature. And the soft skills is how to talk and how to answer questions like, oh, what is one of the difficult challenges that you had in your previous job and how did you deal with that? And you want to have examples in your phone. I literally have a whole interview prep for each job that I interviewed for, so that when those questions arise, I was able to hit them with it. I'll be like, sometimes I'll flat out be like, let me think about it, just so it looks like I'm thinking, but I already have the example in my head. I just rehearsed it. You got to rehearse in the mirror and know how you're going to hit certain questions. You know what I mean? And this is going to make you be a great interviewer. It's an experience thing. Even interviewing requires some experience. It requires you to be able to talk well and be able to sell yourself, because interviewing is really just selling. Why should I hire you at my company, give you my money? That's literally what interviewing is. And a lot of you guys have a great resume, and I know that because you guys get interviews. It's just when you guys get to the interviews, you guys don't get the job because you don't know how to speak or sell yourself appropriately. So then you lose them at the interview. They're like, man, this guy is such a great candidate, but there's something about him did not convince me to hire him. That's what it is. If you're getting interviews and you're not getting all the way through, it's either two things. The competition is steep, or you just don't know how to communicate and sell yourself. You know what I mean? And that just comes with time. I'm not expecting you to be perfect. It is a difficult time right now. The job market is doodle voodoo doodle, right? Okay, so the rule of thumb, please, if you decide to take the Course Careers course, review the course about 3 to 4 times. That's exactly what I did. I went through it. I finished it once. And then I went 2 or 3 more times, did the projects, mastered it to the point where I know how to do it without looking at my notes. You understand? And then I took the test and I went straight to the jobs. You could use Indeed, you could use Dice and all these things, but I would say do 20 for 20 for 20. If you want to make it even more diverse, you could do 10 on LinkedIn. You could do 10 on Indeed, right? Or you could do 5 on Dice, 5 on LinkedIn, 5 on Indeed, 5 on Glassdoor, and then boom, you got 20. But I just stayed on LinkedIn. My goal was to hit every single support job that I was qualified for that had 1 to 3 years of experience and apply to it until I hit the last page on the LinkedIn page. If y'all don't have that mindset in 2024, I ain't gonna lie, you're not getting a job, right? It's not the rules that I created. I hate that it's this way, but we gotta adapt. Unfortunately, the competition is crazy, and a lot of y'all that be like, oh my God, I want to quit my job and things of that nature. Unless it's a toxic environment, I'm not trying to play y'all. You know what I mean? I get it too, because I made a video about the other day about me feeling the same exact way. But don't do it, because it might take you 50 years to find another one. That's the thing. It's so hard out here. It don't matter what you got. You could have went to WGU. It's still hard. But hey, luckily for me, I put 20 applications a day, and I got 2 offers from 2 different companies. And now I work at one of them. I made a whole video about my first paycheck and things of that nature. If y'all going to watch that, it's going to be at the end of this video, all that good stuff. But yes, rule of thumb, have your resume, right? After you finish Course Careers, you will get a certificate. It will look nice and beautiful. You get to brag about it on the internet, right? Put it on LinkedIn. Then craft your LinkedIn, right? You do not have to have actual experience in IT. This is my resume that I used, right? And then you want to have your skills at the bottom. HTML, CSS, help desk. If you want to copy this bar for bar, go for it, right? Worked for me. And then you want to have your LinkedIn, which is the same thing of exactly what I just did, right? Dance specialist, assistant director, boom, 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 is bar for bar. As you can see, I put YouTube content creator here. It's not updated, but whatever. You get the point. Then you want to go up in here and go to jobs, Go to support so you can make your options as wide as possible. Because sometimes when you put tech support, you'll get something like this. You'll get something like this where 633 results. You go to entry level and then you go to remote and then it's going to knock it down to 52, right? You could do it like this and go bar for bar, but you only got 57 options. There's a lot of positions that are just labeled as support, blah, 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 blah. But you just want to hit as much keywords as possible. So I just put support. And then I just go down the line. And you see how many options? I have 4,000 now. Experience level, entry level. And now we got 2,000 to apply for, you know? We're not going to be able to apply for every one of them. But take the time to read the description, too. Because you'll be able to align your resume to what it is. So you don't have to, like, go in and change certain keywords and things. If you want to do that, that's cool. You could be more, I guess, intentional about it. But you don't have to do that. Okay, I didn't do that. I literally used the same resume for every job that I applied for, and I just changed the cover letter a little bit, like a few names around. Once you get the course, you'll understand exactly what I mean when I say change a few, like 3 words around in the cover letter, like the company name or something. Because you can use the same template over and over, right? And Josh Medical, he does a great job making the template so accessible, like you can literally use it for any job. And I feel like a lot of people apply to jobs and they don't have a cover letter, so that extra cover letter puts you in the front. And that easy apply, that LinkedIn easy apply tip is gold. And if you're on Indeed.com too, you want to find the website. Google the website and try to go to careers and find the job position. Because on Indeed, it will get lost in Indeed and never get to them. You want to apply directly to the website. Okay, you could do quick apply, but don't stop there. Try to find the actual position because that's what's going to get to them. I think that's why I was able to find my job because a lot of us just do quick apply on Indeed, Dice, whatever. Just go straight to the website. Okay. Because a lot of people, they be like, there's over 1,000 applications. All of them just did quick apply. All of them just do quick apply. If you want to be even more like, early to the party, what I did was I did all the ones that were like past 24 hours, past week, so I could be one of the early ones in the game, right? Let's find something that an hour ago, over 100 people applied, right? That's just the state of the game. System technician, 4 hours ago, 6 people clicked apply. You get what I'm saying? Like, look for these type of positions first, and then once you run out of options, you can go to, past week, past month. You know what I'm saying? I try to stay in the week range because that means they're actively looking for somebody right now. And usually, like if it really gets to the point where you did everything, you can go to past month. But I try not to stay in that. I go to past week, past 24 hours. But then once you do that, prepare for the job. Whatever company you're looking at, do research on them, right? Let me find this note real quick so I could give you an idea of what to do, right? I'm gonna post all these questions that you should know how to answer in the interview. So tell me about yourself. Tell me about a time where you solved an issue for a client. Tell me about a time you overcame an obstacle, and then what is blank and why we should hire you. So if you're working at something like Pet Desk, let's see, Microsoft. What is Microsoft and why we should hire you? They're going to ask you these questions, and you got to be able to answer it. So you got to get in the mirror and start getting uncomfortable, right? Because I did it, okay? I would do it, like, once I got an interview, I would scratch everything else, stop applying for a second, and I would put all my energy into that interview and find out as much as I can and answer these questions to the best of my abilities, right? Another question is, why do you want to work at Microsoft or at Verisk or Apple? What critical feedback do you most often receive? You have heard these questions at least once or twice, right? And you wanna be able to answer it as quickly as possible, right? I literally have the answer to it right now. So, for example, what critical feedback do you most often receive? And then I take on a lot of tasks to take care of myself, being what? Oh yeah, okay. So basically, I take on a lot of tasks, and I really just neglect my mental or like my personal health because I stay over the amount that I'm actually getting paid for, just so I can help my comrades or my coworkers. So that is the critical feedback that I would get at my job. And this is something that's true. I just wrote it down so that I can remember it. So when it comes, I'm not sitting there for 7 minutes because I'm anxious. You know, it kind of takes the anxiety away when you're kind of prepared for the situation. So again, I'm going to write all these questions in the description as well. And if you guys are interested in taking Course Careers and doing exactly what I did, the link for that will be in the description as well. And it is a very simple process. Again, I'm going to run it through it real fast. Get your resume. This will be provided to you once you complete your course. There's a whole section where Josh Madakor describes how you should, he gives you a template that looks something like this, and he tells you how to fill it out, and then he gives you a cover letter, and then he will show you how to create your Git, right? That's how you will link your Git, which is the projects here, onto your resume, right? And then from there, you'll write your work history, whether you worked in retail, blah, 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 whatever, right? Cool. You put your certification once you complete the test. And in education, you put information technology course careers. This is something that I did on the side. Don't really need it. Cool. You fill it out like this, and then you go straight to applying. And I'm telling you, eventually, you will get that one interview. And you just need to sell yourself. Be prepared. Put all your energy into that interview, because that one interview can change your circumstance, right? I know there's 1,000 other people that applied for the job, but you're going to know. When they start going off topic and speaking about things that are unrelated to the job, 9 times out of 10, you got the job, right? Because they're not even worried about, like, they just want to get to know you most of the times. But if they're asking you super technical questions and you feel like kind of it's stiff, it's not a lot of free room for conversation, then 9 times out of 10, like, it's probably not going to be a good fit. Right? But sometimes it's just how the interviewer are. They're very stoic. They can be stoic because, they're very serious and things of that nature. But when I had my interview, when I knew I got my job, is when we spent like an additional 30, 40 minutes where I was late to the next meeting that I was having with the higher up. And we were just talking about a whole bunch of other stuff. We started talking about video games. We started talking about YouTube and how did I do that. It just became like casual conversation. So again, an interview is a conversation, and you wanna present yourself in the best way as possible. So practice your soft skills. That is the most important thing. Have your resume. That'll get you to interviews. If you're getting interviews and you're not passing it, it's because your soft skills is lacking in some department. And it's okay. Okay? Don't be alarmed, things of that nature. And again, do your best. Try to reach for 100 applications a week. As crazy as that sound, I was able to do that in 3 hours every day. Okay? You'll start to get the ball rolling. It may sound like a lot, but you can get it done. If you really want to change the situation, do that. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's all I have to say. Let me know your thoughts in the description. I said in the description. I'm a bot. In the comments. And yeah, if you made it to this part of the video, type job ready in the comments. And yeah, this will probably be like my last tech video, because again, I don't want this to be a tech channel. I'll just kind of explain to you guys how I got the job that I did after I completed course careers. And yeah, luckily for me, it didn't take me too long. It took me about a month or 2 to get my job after finishing the course. And yeah, love you guys so much. And happy holidays. Another video will be dropping very soon. Love you guys very much.